Entry 7. Recovery. Part 2. First, I felt great sorrow. Memories of the children running the streets and playing ran through my mind. 8 years old, a child was playing soccer with me in the desert. We became great friends for this soft moment. Celebrating his birthday was a blast too. My head went back to the next year. Torn embers float upon the winded breezes. Cold night air turned to a blazing hot sun. The battle ensuing finally began to slow to a crawl. The eyes of a young 9-year-old child glistened beneath a greenish-brown cloth. The boy went to pick up an AK-47 to fire at me, and he was then shot in the head by my M9 handgun. What have I done? I did not even flinch. The boy was the last combatant. I was in the same desert and neighborhood from before. I walked over to look at the boy's face. As each wrinkled segment of the cloth was pulled down, it was obvious that this boy was definitely a year older than 8. He held the same eyes that now were filled with stillness instead of life. Alas, it was not the same little boy. Looking through the village, I saw houses that were bombed and with families eating and drinking frozen eternally in place. I saw other houses with dishes, tables, bones, walls and ceilings scattered, broken and disassembled. Then I saw a soccer ball with my signature on it. Following the footprints, I saw an open area in the street where the kids play soccer. So many children were dead from the battle. None of them were Adele Amal. Yet I never found him again. War leaves more than destruction. After the war, we must clean up the infrastructure to place a better one in order to avoid another war. The war can be made easier if you win the hearts and minds, or tougher if you alienated the host nation. The cleanup in this nation was a bit tougher. We had gotten started in 2004, but much was left. Around the time ISIS started, whoever they were, at harassing the inhabitants. From what I saw on the ground, I did not like this group. Apparently, Sarah Hussein and others justified their ruthlessness because of groups like them. The cleanup was hard because groups like them interfered with everything from elections and schools to even picking up trash. I remember patrolling the busy streets of the Middle Eastern country looking for a major human trafficking kingpin. As I patrolled the streets, I saw much and had to keep watching my back with every step and every breath. All this was monotonous and dulling, yet meaningful. It could simply be called work, which kept civil engineers and contractors busy for a good amount of time. It was in a goal to liberate the country, which was supposed to help stabilize the region. However, it only caused pain. Abruptly, I awoke to see myself in a hospital bed. Then, to sleep again, I saw a man in great pain. His hand was just blown off, and he yelled for help. Where am I? Dark shadows tried to swarm me, but I stood without fear because angels of light guard me. Insistent wailing came from the man. Thus, I pass out again.